I'm going to show you how to do factoring. This is part 2. The other one kind of shows you factoring. If you know this, there's an easier way to do all this. And let me show you. First thing is you look at the one that has the smallest a, which would be this one. Smallest a means the one with the smallest exponent. And I immediately pull this guy out. So I make it a to the 3 equals 140. Now what I do is 4 minus 3 is 1. I wouldn't write it because it's implied. Minus, and this would go away, equal 180, right? This is a little bit easier when you think of it like this. The next thing was I wanted to start factoring out the number. First thing is go for the obvious. So I took out 10, right? But if I take it out here, I got to put it up here. So I put 10 here. So I end up with 10 a to the 3 equals 14a. I got to bring that stuff down because the 0 is going to go away, right? Minus 18. I can look at it and say, oh, I could factor out another number. I could factor out 2. Factor 2 out of this, which means, of course, I got to take the 2 and put it up here 2 times that number. You end up with 20a to the 3 equals 7a minus 9. Okay? Let's look at one that has 3 numbers, right? Makes this a little more challenging, but you're doing the same concept. First thing I do is I find the smallest variable as far as the exponent. It's x to the 2. Pull it to the outside. X to the 2. So I'm going to make this 25. X to the 4 minus 2 is 2. Plus 15x 3 minus 2 is 1. 15x to the 1 minus, this would go away. It just becomes 20, right? Next, I try to find something that greatest common factor out of this guy would be 5, just looking at it. So I divide this by 5, this by 5, and this by 5. Therefore, I got to take the 5 and put it up here. 5 times this number. So it'd be 5x squared times 5x squared plus 3x minus 4.